Welcome to your daily focus for October the 29th, 2020. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. You guys absolutely rock. 29. Now, 2 plus 9 is an 11, and when we reach the 11 through a 29, it talks about a learning period. So today we could learn something, perhaps something that we need to let go of. And the full moon is right around the corner, so it's a perfect time to realize something that's been holding you back or holding you down. Something that you just couldn't move past before. An awareness, a clarity, an understanding can come in. And when we put our focus on it, we can have great successes quite quickly. Now we have for the daily energy a 16. The 16 is about awakenings. The 16 in the tarot is something that is taken away from you by the universe, by God, your angels, your spirit guides, in order for you to move forward. Trust that it never takes away something that you needed in order to go forward. And sometimes, although I don't think it's a day like today because we have the 11 energy shining with us, but it can really just come out of nowhere and you can't fathom the reason why this could possibly happen to you. And know that it does have a purpose. And it might be days later, weeks later, years later. Maybe you'll never know the true reason why. But it moves you forward in a way. So whatever happens to you today, go with the flow. Try and see what it is trying to tell you to do, what path to step on, or what way to put your focus, where to put your focus, what goals to set for yourself, what things do need to be removed from my life in particular in order for me to go forward in the way I want. What is holding me back? What have I been using as a crutch? Now, 1 plus 6 is a 7, so we really have to stand in our truth. We really have to be honest with us. You know, when we say that sentence, I would love to do this, but what is the but? What is that crutch you use for your excuse on why you haven't gone forward? It's a day to be truthful with yourself and to honor your truth. And to move forward that way. We have the sun in Scorpio, so we are digging deep. We want the fairness, our primal power. You know, it's about death and rebirth, Scorpio. It's about black and white. There's never any gray area when it comes to Scorpio energy. It's either truth or false, positive or negative, black or white. We have the moon all day in Aries, so we will feel like the trailblazer. We want to get moving. We want to start a new path. We want to explore, go on the adventure. Feel our independence and our freedom. Face our challenges. Whenever the moon is in Aries, it's great to pick a project, but pick a short project, okay? Because, by Friday afternoon, the moon will have moved into Taurus. And we will be more of a laid back, and we won't want to. So that's how we get those uncompleted projects. We start at the last day of Aries moon, and then it just kind of sits there on the shelf because we don't get back to it again. So let's see what the cards have to say. And actually, I believe the full moon is at 8 degrees too. So it's really, I'm talking about 7. Tomorrow is an 8. Tomorrow is an 8, and then the 8 degrees after that. I'm getting ahead of myself. You guys won't need to come back and watch me if I keep talking. So we'll cut the cards. What do we got here? Look at this, the 5 of Pentacles. Oh, we're exhausted. We don't believe in ourselves. We don't believe in our dreams, our goals. We don't believe our spirit guides, our angels, or anywhere around us. We don't think that God, the universe, can hear us at all. We're ready to throw in the towel. It's just been too hard. We need to do the exact opposite of that, especially if we're feeling that. And this card says that we could definitely be feeling like throwing in the towel. Enough already. We need to look around us. We need to see what is right steps away from us. If we turned around here, we'd see the door of abundance behind us. And all we would have to do is turn that doorknob and walk through. We don't know how close we are to breakthroughs, to clarity, to understanding, to goals met, to success, to happiness and joy. We truly don't understand how very close we are. So today is a day definitely to motivate ourselves towards raising our energy, raising our light, putting a smile on our face, helping somebody out, giving up gratitude. Look at this, the Nine of Cups. Say no more, the wish card. You know, in the last year, I could have counted on my hands, my fingers, how many times this card came out. It came out very, very, very rarely. And now it's starting to make an appearance. We are, as we move towards our eclipses, which aren't that far away, a couple of months, we're completing a lot of things so that we can clear the path for the new things in life, the new things we want to do, the new goals, the new successes, the new relationships, the new job, promotion, career, hobby. This is the Dreamer's card. This is the Wish card. This is, yes, dreaming it big. And I know I've been saying that a lot, dreaming it big, but truly, this is a time to dream it big, because a lot of times we don't understand what's holding us back until we see where we want to go. And then we see where the hurdle is. Then we see where the wall is. Then we get the clarity and the understanding of what to address so that we do have a clear path forward, so that we can go forward the way we want, bringing in the things we want personally in our life. And the Hierophant. The Hierophant is, your sage wisdom and your intellect working together. Your sage wisdom and the intellect of your heart. I knew I forgot something there. Working together as one. Your intuition. Your gut feelings. Along with prayer, reflection, meditation. We understand where we can truly bring some form of balance into our life. Where we can create a stability. Where we can see a path that we're taking a risk, but it's an educated risk. And this is having a faith, a belief in where you are going and who you are becoming. And when those little things happen in your life, don't forget to just say thank you. Because they like hearing it, just like we like hearing it. I mean, it's not necessary, but, I want to stay on their good side. Let's get a mantra for the day, shall we? Like, with this deck lately, 5 or 6 cards go flying every single time. Maybe it's getting energized by the full moon approaching. Maybe it's being energized by the new moon energy and asking us to move forward, to take a risk on ourselves, to investigate, to ask questions, to partner up with people, to get around like-minded people, wanting the same things, doing the same things. And that doesn't mean you leave your old crowd. It may be, I use weight quite often. You might want to join like a Weight Watchers. I don't want to drop names or anything, but that's what came to mind, so that's what I'm going to use. It doesn't mean you leave all your friends. It just means now you have a new group of friends and you have a focused interest together. Okay, our card today is Legends. Learn from those who inspire you. I always say, if you want to know how your marriage is going to make it 50 years, go and talk to a couple that have been married for 50 years. And they'll talk about the struggles. They'll talk about, days when they wanted to just turn around and walk out. Of course they will. And then talk about that bond that grows stronger because of the challenges they face together, the things they worked through, the things they didn't throw the towel in on, but looked around for a new way forward, a new path to walk together. Legends. Read up on somebody who has already walked your path, where you want to be, they've already done it. Learn from them. Seek them out. It might be somebody in your community. It might be somebody that you can find online. It might be somebody deceased that really gives an empowerment to what you are trying to do. Who inspires you? Who leaves you with awe? You know, they get in front of you and you can't even talk. So this card tells you that you have the opportunity to rise to great heights. Listen, learn, gain insight from those whose path you wish to follow. Gather information. Do research into your legend. Learn what is best for you right now to follow your dreams. Folktales describe how the main personality in a legend copes with the events of everyday life. Deep within the tales is a lesson to pass on to you. The story may be of miracles, spiritual courage, maybe even a fairy tale. True legends, such as Joan of Arc, Nelson Mandela, courageously took on battles to overcome obstacles and persevered to meet triumph and glory. So it's about persevering. It's about not throwing in the towel. It's about believing in yourself. Even when there's nothing really evident to actually believe in yourself, because it's already inside of you. You just have to find it. You've already carried that magic with you forward. Those talents, those abilities, the unique you. The mantra is, I gather inspiration, strength, and insight from my true legends. I gather strength, inspiration, and insight from the people who have already walked my path, so that you don't make the same mistakes, so that you can have a straight path. We'll get an animal here. So if you wake up and you're kind of, then sing out loud, put on some music, dance, raise your energy, watch a comedy. I know one friend, she's got on her phone a special photo album of things that just make her smile, that just warm her heart, memories of certain times, and she'll flip through that, and it's quite extensive, actually. She'd have to flip through it several times before I think she saw all the pictures. But it raises her up. Go for a 5-minute brisk walk. Science has proven that will raise your energy, raise your happiness levels, push down depression. Push out depression. Allow it to leave. Get excited about who you are, where you're going, and take flight. Well, we haven't seen the Phoenix in quite some time. Oh, there we go. Newness, rebirth, change, and vividness. When once you have tasted flight, you will always walk the earth with your eyes turned skyward, for there you have been, and there you will always be. Phoenix is helping you shed your old ways in order to prepare you for a new life, one that you have been waiting for. You are on the verge of wonderful. I hope you realize that, because as we move into this new eclipse season, and it's only a couple of months away. I mean, this is the time to get the ducks in order. This is the time to dream big. This is the time to start building the belief in yourself and taking a risk on yourself. Pegasus tells you you've been looking too hard. You've been looking too hard at the magic in your life when you've been looking too hard for the magic in your life when it's been right there all along. It's the small gestures sometimes that help another find their wings. Wings that were there the whole time. It could simply be a smile to a stranger, fresh cut flowers delivered to an elderly neighbor. It might be delivering coffee to a coworker, cutting the grass of a sick friend. We all have wings, and we all have the ability to soar to any height that we want. To any height that we want. Oftentimes, though, we make the conscious choice to put them away. And even when we take them out, we forget the destination. Pegasus knows that it helps to have a cheering section as you soar, and know that he is just that. Remember that you are beautiful. That you are a beautiful and wonderful soul that deserves the best. Even through dark times, know that once you find your wings, you will find the light again. The hardest part is to take that leap. But once you do, you soar. And isn't that the 11 energy? Once we take the leap, once we put the focus on something, we soar. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.